Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the American, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Panthers, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Louisiana's offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Ragin' Cajuns decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Panthers' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Hit right back to the line. To the air. It's Holstein. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Ragin' Cajuns will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lee. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the timing just a hair off. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Finds his man. It's Williams. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll keep it himself. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Holstein. Finds his big tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
At the 19-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Running back searching for a hole. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play.
The kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Trying to pound it in. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the ground. Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. A Touchdown, Panthers.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal, you got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 4 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Reed. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. They'll immediately call timeout. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
And the Raging Cajuns will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Looking deep. Oh, he dropped dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 2nd and 10 here. Off play action. Under fire. He's not afraid to go deep.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Exactly what this defense needs. Listen, they're at a deficit. They talked about the half. They need some energy. They need to force some turnovers, create some negative plays. What do? First drive, get a sack. Nice job by this defense.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pop the draw. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pitt pushing the pace. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 36 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this.
There he goes. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The defense calls a timeout to put together his strategy. They'll give it to him again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Pitt right back to the line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is